You don't have a bad day. You just have a brain that gets stuck and doesn't know how to get out. And the worst part? Most of the time, you don't even realize it's happening. You wake up, check your phone, and suddenly something feels off. Not terrible, just heavy. You scroll a little more. Maybe Instagram, maybe emails, maybe news. Now it's worse. You tell yourself, I'll shake it off. But it lingers. At work, someone says something small, and it hits harder than it should. On your drive home, traffic feels personal. By the end of the day, you're drained, and you don't even know why. And you think, what is wrong with me? But nothing is wrong with you. Your brain is just following patterns. Here's the part most people don't realize. Your mood isn't some deep mystery. It's usually controlled by tiny, almost invisible triggers, seconds-long moments that either trap you or reset you. And once you see them, you can flip your mood faster than you think. Things 1. The 10-second pattern break. You ever notice how your mood locks in after one small thing? Like spilling coffee or reading one annoying message. That moment becomes the tone of your entire hour. Here's why. Your brain hates uncertainty. So the second something negative happens, it tries to predict what comes next. And it usually predicts more negativity. That's how you spiral. But here's the strange part. Your brain is incredibly easy to interrupt. All it takes is breaking the pattern. Literally standing up, changing rooms, splashing cold water on your face, stepping outside for 10 seconds. It sounds almost too simple, but when you physically change your state, your brain goes, wait, something's different. And that breaks the emotional loop. Most people sit inside the same mood, in the same position, in the same room, and expect it to change. It won't, because your brain thinks nothing has changed. The twist? You don't need motivation to feel better. You need disruption. Things 2. The fake reset that actually works. You're not always in control of your thoughts, but you are in control of your body. And your body lies to your brain. In a useful way. Let me explain. Have you ever forced yourself to smile in a bad mood? Or taken a deep breath and suddenly felt slightly calmer? That's not random. Your brain constantly reads signals from your body to decide how you feel. Posture, breathing, facial expression. It's like reverse psychology on yourself. Sit slouched, shallow breathing, staring down at your phone. Your brain goes, we must be tired or stressed. Stand up straight. Take one slow, deep breath. Look forward. And your brain starts adjusting the emotion to match. But here's where it gets weird. Your brain doesn't actually care if it's real. It just wants consistency. So even if you fake a calmer state for 15 seconds, your brain starts believing it. Most people try to think their way out of bad moods. That's the slowest way possible. Your body is the shortcut, and almost nobody uses it. Things 3. The 30-second attention shift. This one is subtle, and honestly, kind of scary. Your brain becomes whatever you focus on. Not metaphorically, literally. If you focus on what's wrong, your brain builds more wrong. If you focus on stress, it amplifies it. But if you shift your attention, even slightly, everything starts to change. Here's a simple example. You're having a bad moment. Instead of replaying it in your head, you intentionally notice 5 things around you. The sound of a car, the feeling of your hands, the temperature of the air, a random detail in the room. What just happened? You pulled your brain out of the loop. Because your brain can't fully focus on 2 things at once. So when you redirect attention, you weaken the emotional pattern. And the strangest part is, most people don't notice they're choosing their focus all day. They think mood just happens, but it's constantly being built, second by second. Now here's the deeper realization, and this is where it separates people. Normal minds react. Different minds reset. Normal minds sit inside the feeling and wait for it to pass. Different minds interrupt it. They break patterns. They shift their body. They control their attention. Not because they're stronger, but because they understand what's happening. So if your brain gets stuck sometimes, if your mood randomly drops, if small things hit you harder than they should, you're not broken. You're not weak. You're just running patterns you didn't notice before. And now you do. So the next time your mood dips, don't fight it. Don't overthink it. Reset it. Move. Breathe. Shift your focus. Because once you learn this, you realize something powerful. Your mood isn't who you are. It's just something your brain is doing. And you can change it in seconds.